So when you have a network of nodes or a network for blockchain, what are you trying to do with it? What's the essence of this thing, right? The essence is that you are trying to get the network to agree to a set of facts, right? So at the very basic level, the set of facts would be who owns what, right? And then beyond just a matter of monetary value, you could also have who said what, a set of information transfer or data transfer. And you want the entire network, you want a big part of the network to agree to a certain set of facts that's immutable, right? So now the question is, if you are a participant in this network, you are a node, and you try to know the state of this network, there's different ways to do it. So you could be a light node. In this case, you basically don't have the entire ledger in place. Maybe you have only parts of the ledger. Maybe you have pruned the history of the ledger. And then you have a full node, which basically has the entire ledger in place. Once you sync to the network, you don't rely on any kind of archive from anyone, right? You go from the Genesis block and you validate every single transaction that has ever occurred, right? And then you maintain the entire ledger on your as a local copy. And then the super node, or what we call snapshot block producer, essentially is a full node, but has the responsibility of blessing future ledgers. So it's active, whereas the other nodes are passive. The other nodes are I should say the light nodes are definitely passive. They're observers. The full nodes, they are semi-passive in the sense that they actually also are like a light node, except they maintain full copy of the ledger to ensure resiliency of the network, but they also validate transactions. So in the event that invalid transactions get propagated in the network and they're trying to find their way to the super nodes to be validated, these full nodes can screen out, can filter away these invalid transactions before they find their way to the super nodes to basically reduce throughput of useless transactions in the network. And the responsibility of snapshot block producer or the super node is to bless transactions, order transactions, and in return, they get paid. So I think the different nodes in this network play different roles along the spectrum of trust and also responsibility.